Okay, so it has just occurred to me that I can start gunning for Ashley to move to the East Coast.
Ladies who vlog, drop verbal bombs, telling the world we up to something, sharing the love.
Yeah, tell them who we are.
Sounds awesome.
All right, so this week we are talking about some of our best decisions. And more than any specific, like, really good decisions I've made, it more made me think of the nature of my really good decisions. Like, it's really obvious to me that moving to Chicago was a really good decision for me. It was great professionally and personally, and I grew a lot, and it was obvious at the time I was making a big decision. Like, that was big. But what about all the smaller decisions I made that I had no idea at the time that they were actually big decisions? I would lump doing Vita last year into that category. I had just been reading a blog post and by Captain Ashley, and it was like, yeah, sure, I'll do Vita. I know we talk about it a lot, and it sounds old, but it was life-changing. I wouldn't be doing this right now if it weren't for that one little kind of offhanded decision I didn't think a lot about. Or would I be with my boyfriend right now if I hadn't made a decision one night in December whether or not to get on a bus back to Massachusetts or to choose to spend time with him after not seeing him for a really long time? That's out of context, but it was literally one little decision. I'm full of crap. I was aware that was a big decision at the time. Full of crap. Anyway, moving on. I would say, if I'm going to look in the scope of like the last year, one of the best decisions I made for myself was to leave my previous relationship. The guy I was with for a year and something, a year and a month. We lived together, and it was that whole thing where there's all this stuff that's intertwined, and I knew I wasn't happy for a really long time, but I eventually decided, with the help of a lot of really patient friends, that I had to get out. And part of that too was, like I talked about during the Secrets vlog a few weeks ago, giving up my dog. It was all like those I knew were big decisions at the time I was making, but they were the hardest but like best decisions that I have made. They were important. Anyway, but I'm sure I could look back over a whole bunch of little things and actually try to decide, like, what was the deciding point? Was it the actual time I said, okay, I'm doing big decision Y, or was it doing some little thing that I don't even know what it was that triggered it? And I'm not making much sense anymore, probably because I've been staring and watching everybody's vlogs all day for Vita, and this is my, like, third try at this, so it wasn't totes awesome, but hope you thought it was a tiny bit awesome. And I will see you next week when I think we might be talking about our bad decisions. Bye.